Hi. Yes. So happy Rakhi to all of y'all because I think it was a little, we kind of planned it in a day uh, where the festive mood is on, but I don't know how many people really celebrate this festival. So, yeah, having said that, let's get started. So, thank you all for joining today for unraveling the secrets of bodies and what they can create. And thank you, Shamshad, for this title because it is Shamshad who suggested that we could do, something on this. So I'm Kavita Kapoor Khalsa, and I am a certified facilitator with active consciousness, and also a 3-day body class facilitator. So we're going to be talking about bodies. So Shamshad, you want to ask something, or shall I just talk what I have to say?
You can talk and then I'll ask you when I need to.
So when you guys read this topic as to unraveling I would say mysteries or secrets that we have regarding bodies and what kind of manifestation could you have, what went through your mind? I know. Even though we may say that access consciousness and access bars and we don't have to use our mind, but have you really gotten over it? We haven't, right? So when you use your mind is when you kind of diminish what the body has to tell you. You give up on the capacities that the body has. Do you know that your body is more like a smartphone, which is smarter, and you haven't really identified the features? How many of you really know how to use a phone? Like all the features that you have. We go for the best phone, don't we? We want the best phone, but we really don't know how to use it. All we're using it for maybe WhatsApping, Facebooking, Instagramming. That's all we're doing, right? Or we're just receiving calls and that's about it. How many of you really utilize the smartness of the phone? That's exactly what we're doing with our bodies. That's exactly what we're not looking at, the secrets that are hidden. And when I say secrets, there is this new body process which has been added into the 3-day body classes, Legend of El Dorado. That pops up in my head, in my universe. What is Legend of El Dorado talking about? It's like, what if you were the treasure and you had to find that treasure somewhere hidden within? And you unraveling whatever there is in your body. So do you know that your bodies know how to heal itself? At least when we were kids, we used to. And then we've introduced medicines and we introduced stuff that is really not working on the body. I do get medicine sometimes really get us out of all the dire situations that we create illnesses and sickness from. But having said that, if you would have heard the silent whispers of the body, you would not require to reach that level. So, how many of you trust the doctors more than you trust you and your bodies? Very few. I'm not sure that how many would even listen to what you'll end up saying something is wrong with my body, something. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Something wrong, something wrong. That's how we kind of react rather than acting or taking the action of asking a question as to what's going on, buddy. What information are you giving me? Is this even mine? What are we aware of? What are we perceiving? No, we don't do that. And having said that, did I do it? For the longest time, even I was not doing that. Despite knowing that this is not mine, I still claimed it as mine and then I made it mine. So, and everywhere you're using your body to be the fifth element, would you kind of destroy and uncreate is what I would say. Right? You know what the fifth element is, where you're being the savior of humanity, you're saving other people, you're saving everyone, you're saving the world, which is great. And you're doing it probably even at the at the subconscious, or what do you say, unconscious level. You're doing it as an automated response system because you've been told that you have to save humanity across galaxies because we're not from here. How many of you think that you belong to where you belong? That is here. Or how many of you really feel that this is not where you belong and you want to go somewhere else and you belong somewhere else? That is what I'm talking about. What are you aware of in your body that you haven't really identified? How many of you have that pain? Secret, okay? Pain. Pain is nothing but a lot of information coming from the body. Body's trying to tell you something. Like, like a baby cries for having milk or for getting cleaned up. Your body is giving you the same information, but you kind of tend to misinterpret it, misidentify it, and get misled by a lot of people around you who could be humans who say, oh, you need to go to a doctor, right? Doctor becomes God. And then you diminish yourself, and you don't even value your knowing. What do you know about your body or with your body?
Can I
So,
ask a question, Kavita?
yeah, please do ask, please.
So, so I have this problem. I've been suffering with a pain in my shoulder for the longest time.
Okay.
I kept ignoring it. I think I had an injury sometime in 2014, and I kept ignoring it, thinking it'll settle down. And then when I got into Access, I tried asking my body what it was trying to tell me and try to settle it down, try to do all kinds of healing. It
Right
hasn't
shoulder?
worked, right shoulder.
Oh,
And now it's in a state where I've got two torn muscles.
oh my
The
God.
doctor's telling me if you do not do surgery now, you'll have arthritis in your shoulder joint.
Oh my
And
God.
you will not be able to use it.
So, see, what
what
happens
can
is,
do?
Ritu,
Yeah,
what happens is there are events and there are episodes and there are things that go on in our life, and we are a lot more sensitive than we have given ourselves credit for, right? We are sensitive and we keep picking it up all the time. So, what really shows up, if it is going to be arthritis, your body is angry with you. Whenever it is arthritis in the body is very angry with you, the being. Okay. So, the being has been overruling and overriding the information that the body is giving us.
yeah.
So now it is, if it is inching towards arthritis, that is okay. And so, what is your body really angry with you about? What is it that you've been suppressing? What is it that you've been numbing yourself? What is the past baggage that you still haven't been able to offload from your shoulder? What is the baggage in a nutshell? What is it?
Releasing in 5 minutes.
Yeah. So what baggage is there that you're still carrying that you are not able to offload, which
Okay,
is hurting and pinching and paining or whatever that is?
right.
What's going on? If you could be in that question, and you see, at the end of the day, yeah, there are a few processes. If you could run those, because that is regarding arthritis. But having said that, if you could ask your body, because our body knows what is true for it and what is not. If it has gone beyond repair, definitely we need to go for surgery,
Yeah.
right? So the first point is that we do other things, and then if surgery is mandatory, then okay, we go for it. But you still have to ask your body, hey body, would you really like to have surgery, or is there another way? And it's about light and heavy. It is about yes or no that your body gives you with muscle testing.
Right. Okay.
So, and muscle testing, body never lies, trust me on that. Body
Yeah.
never lies. It's like, those people who are tarot card readers out here, cards never lie. It's our interpretation that goes, but we kind of miss out the interpretation. But cards never lie. Same way, bodies never lie. Bodies are telling you. We're not willing to listen to it because somewhere we've decided what you have decided. Okay, what judgment you have, you already have taken that judgment. Suppose you've judged somebody as, wow, they're so amazing and they're so good, and that's the only judgment you have of them. You will not be
So
open
like,
to receiving
but
something
that's
else
आ जाएगा.
at, at the information level. Wait, unmute. How is that? Wait.
खाए तो उबल उबल के रहेगा.
Sarita, हाँ उबल जाएगा कोई बात नहीं. So point is that
Sorry, sorry.
उबाल नहीं, don't be sorry, it's okay. उबाल आ रहा है, बहुत दुनिया में उबाल आ रहा है, it's okay. लोगों की बॉडीज उबल रही है यहाँ पे. आप क्या पता नहीं अंडे उबाल रहे होगे, कोई बात नहीं. It's okay. So now the whole thing is that if you are gonna where were we? Ubal tak pahunch gaye. Oh God, fine. Yeah, so I got distracted. So yeah,
talking about that the pain, if surgery is
Yeah.
required,
yeah.
then
If surgery is required, you just have to simply ask the body, "Hey, body,
Mhm.
are we good to go for surgery?" And then don't resist it. Because
Okay.
body will tell you. So see, last to last week, I was really unwell, where I got some infection. And I was doing my healing. I was like, healing, yeah, I'm a healer. I am a 3-day bodyguard facilitator. ये कैसे हो सकता है? अब वो 2 दिन गए, 3 दिन गए, and then healing was not really working, okay, over there, because it was intense at the infection level. I was like, something is not working. Now I'm ready to have antibiotics if required. Body, do you really require antibiotics? It said a loud yes that shut up and give me whatever is required. And I'm like, okay, fine. Right? And then
Mm.
it took 5 days to kind of recover out of it, and that's it.
Get it.
But I was resisting, thinking that I'm now into healing and spiritual world and stuff and all. How can this happen to me? Well, interesting point of view to that.
can I ask one?
Because, yes, please. Yes.
So when you said arthritis is a condition,
Body being angry. Body is angry with the being.
the body is angry with the being.
Yes.
So I got arthritis at the age of 8.
Who were you angry with? Oh, who? Okay. So now ask, at the age of 8, by the age of 8, was your body healing somebody and kind of dissipating somebody else's anger? Were there angry people around you
Yes, yes.
that you
Very
absorbed?
angry.
Yeah. So you absorbed all the anger and stored it, thinking that if I absorb it, maybe things will get okay, but that didn't work, right? See, a lot of times, and as a child, when you kind of go through all of this, it's basically you've come to heal the family.
And then it carried on into my marriage, and my ex-mother-in-law was very critical and all that. But after my marriage broke up, my knee pain has gone. It's like bizarre, it's
So
just
were you witnessing a lot of fights between your parents when you
a
were
lot
growing
of
up?
fights between my parents, a lot of criticism from my father, which role then my mother-in-law took on.
Yeah. So now all that anger that you were dissipating, and then you got married, and then you probably were going through the similar thing that you created with, because the body had already given you the information. So that was there. And the minute you kind of cleared it with your life and your body, it moved out. It ended. It was over.
My arthritis just went. It was bizarre after
How
15 years, So it
Yeah,
just went.
yeah.
But
So the body
now I
was
have a
aware of
crippling
it, that yeah,
backache.
crippling backache, whole back
Yeah,
or
and
the
I
lower
have
back?
a lower right side
Is
back
it the entire back
and
or
little
lower
bit
back?
of sciatica.
Lower, little
Right
bit
side,
of
just above the
hip,
sciatica where the butt starts
the
over there.
sciatica.
There's like a
Okay,
hard lump there,
okay,
and a sciatica pain
okay.
if it
So
gets.
no, so normally with the back, we usually say, "What are you? What potency are you hiding behind your back?
Oh,
Are
what?
you not acknowledging? Are you? I mean, you have talent, skills, abilities, capacity. Sometimes we don't even want to acknowledge it, and the body like, "Oh, listen to me, okay," and then it gives you the pain.
Okay, okay.
Pain is just a way of knocking at your door. Hey, it's a light knock. Some people can listen to it. You know, like Karan Johar movie, "aa gaya wo," okay? It's just that. उनको दूर से आहट आ जाती है. And sometimes it's like you're banging the door, and that's like lot excruciating pain. And you're like, I don't know what's wrong with the body. No, it's not wrong with the body. Where is it that you're not willing to listen to the loud cry that your body is giving you?
Okay, okay. Understood.
So we recently, when we had a body class in Delhi, there was this girl who said she had that pain for a couple of years in her legs, and she's been doing processes and other healing stuff and all. On the first day itself, when she started doing her healing stuff and all, she said it's vanished, it's disappeared. So what is the body really asking for? That
Right.
somebody's asking about asthma. So asthma, are you suffocated in your environment? Is your environment suffocating you? And if you were born with it, were you suffocated to come onto the planet? If you were not born with it, then definitely it was something that you were seeing in your environment which was suffocating you. What is that? A lot of people of late have started coming with hormonal issues. Who is it that who's creating that situation in the body? Is the body doing it because it likes to trouble you, because you've taken the body, now I will give it back to you? Body is more like nature. You do so many things to nature. Does the nature say anything to you? It says, okay, fine, do whatever, I'm still there with you. Hey, I'm there with you till the time you kill nature and completely. And then it's just like, okay, it's like do you really think that earth cannot take vengeance? But does it need to? It can flip in a second and nobody will even come to know, right? It'll just completely go, and it's done. Do you think rivers don't change their course of flow? Like, I mean, at least in history, geography, we had studied that Brahmaputra has changed its course of river flowing and all across so many times, right? So similarly, it doesn't need your permission. But here, the body is like nature. It's like saying, hey, what? I'm going to be with you. But we don't have a connection to it. We lost our connection. We did have a connection when we were born, and then we gave it up because nobody around had it. And nobody around allowed you to have that connection with your body. And that's the secret that we're talking about. If you could allow yourself to unravel that mystery of what the body is telling you, what the body is wanting to tell you, it's about diving within, okay, and being one with yourself. So one thing you've been given is this body, and that also is you're not being one with. You think it's temporary, right? The body will go anyway, but you're killing it from day one. Then what's the point? Somebody's asking, Vandana. Oh yeah, Vandana is asking, what is PCOD? Yeah, polycystic ovaries, right? That's what you're talking about.
Yes.
Again,
That's hormonal, and that is again, it's an anger response against.
it is no more than that. What is this? Something that has been enclosed, and there is so much of it that it is lying within. And are you angry at being a woman? How much anger do you have towards your own femininity for not being able to produce something that you would have wanted to produce? Could be a career, could be an artwork, could be a book, could be a song, but we're not producing. We're anti us. And why are we anti us? Because we're trying to save the world around us. Because we don't want to go against our parents or husband or whoever. We don't want to hurt them, right? We're nice people, you see. We're so sweet. We're not going to hurt them. We hurt ourselves, but and we'll create stuff in our body that, okay, ab to koi dekh lo mujhe. Like, can you be a little sympathetic towards us? Can you be a little kind towards us? You're expecting that kindness from them rather than being kind towards you. Whatever is not working for you, could you stop it? Could you put an end to it? No, you can't. That's where you kind of misread and get misled in the whole thing. Yes, Shamshad.
I had read or I had heard you, I'm not too sure, that you were a certain weight and then you have become this sweet, swell.
Yes.
So that was because
Recently again. Yeah. So again, with Access, I became lean. I became very lean. So and that was only with bars. I had not done body processes till then, but yes. And then my body started shrinking because a lot of emotional baggage kind of started melting away. And then in the last, I think 1 year, I again started putting on, and I was like, I was working out and I was trying to live a healthy lifestyle, like it's been told, like good food and doing my classes and my healing, and not even an inch was budging. Okay, in fact, I was putting on. It was just stagnant. And I was like, okay, this is not working. Body, what can we do now? What is possible? And then how many times is the universe giving you the information about something and you're like rejecting it? Nah, this is not for me. I can't do that. Or leave it, this is not working for me. My point is, I did that too. It's not just you guys. I did that too. I was like, no. I pop. Like, this is I pop, total I pop. I'm not doing this. Till I realized, okay, it is not I pop because it's singing in your universe. Like 2-3 people have come and told you, okay, let me just see that and let me do it. And there you go. Again, the body is coming to, and body's like, thank you for listening to me. I was getting people to tell you that, could you listen to this? And I'm like, okay, thank you. Sorry, body. And yeah, again, my weight and my inches have gone. So yeah, so how much are we not willing to listen to anything that is coming up?
So how did they go? I mean, the second time around.
Second time around is purely to do with the food that I was ingesting. Of course, it's about a few other healing modalities. Whatever, see, Access says you want to add to your life, you start adding to your life. It doesn't say subtract from your life. Okay. It is not saying that, okay, don't do this and don't do that. Now that you're committed to Access, do only Access. No, it doesn't say that. Like whatever works for you. So something that was not working for me was the certain food items which were not working for me. And I said, okay, let me see if I can do this. And trust me, that changed the entire thing. So listen to your body, because when you're putting that food and it's going inside, how is your body feeling? With Access, one more thing we have identified that people, oh, Access says has salt, sugar, water, okay, water is fine, salt, sugar. And oh, I'm craving to have sweets. Yeah, but maybe your body will be done with just one bite of it, okay, which has enough sugar. And then after Access, you start complaining. I know with Access, my weight has just gone up. I don't know. I just bloated. No, it is not that. Body said, give me this much, and you give the entire platter. Because A, you paid for it. B, if you're having a pastry and it is for like $150, you're going to have it all. You're not going to leave it in between, right? There. That's what we're talking about. So you're not listening because you're basically eating your money, aren't you? I paid for it. You've ordered it. You might as well finish it, right? That is not something which is kind to body, because your body probably requires only this little portion, and that it'll be done with it. So yeah, the weight portion, it is not, you do interesting point of view. Just because you have a judgment around it and you do interesting point of view, that doesn't work. What if you could ask a question, is this true for me? Is this really what my body is asking about? Ask your body before doing even interesting point of view, because anything that is concerning your body, you need to ask your body rather than you having a point of view about it. We have a lot of points of view, trust me, and a lot of diets and a lot of things, but you haven't given yourself the credit for knowing what works for your body. So somebody is also writing what? Fibroids. Somebody is asking, Fatma is asking about uterine fibroids. Yeah. Fatma, are you there? Yeah. So, are you trying to birth something that you haven't been able to birth? It could be ideas, it could be things that you wanted, and it could be a life that you desired for. It could be actually producing kids. And if you do have kids, then what else is that you haven't been able to give birth to? That it's like more like false pregnancy. What are you making yourself pregnant with?
Yeah, no, actually, I do have kids. My
Mhm.
eldest son is a special needs child, actually. And
Uh-huh.
mm,
So is there a judgment when the child was detected by being a special need kid, that I wanted to birth something which was like everyone, or like a child, like, even though you love your
um,
child? Is there something that you wanted to birth which was kind of okay?
not exactly, because when the diagnosis first came, we were not aware only like what
What
autism
to
is
do?
exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
But then slowly, like we accepted because there's no other option. Like we need to
correct.
work on whatever best possible we can give to our child.
So no, what I meant is that you identified that, okay, this is what my child is going through. Did you want to birth something? You wanted to create something more that you haven't been able to? Or is this a way for not having more children? Or what is it? Only you would know. Your body is telling you something. Are you willing to listen to that?
I really don't know, because whenever I go into this thing and ask my body also what is it that I mean you need, or what I should be doing,
No, you
I
don't
don't.
need, you don't ask a closed. See, body is not going to talk to you like we are talking with each other. Body
Okay.
will talk to you like you talk to entities, you talk to bodies, and body is going to just give you the information. A, B, body, you ask closed-ended questions only. It gives you a yes or a no, and that's how you talk to body. So it's not
Okay.
like, so there was this cute little girl who'd come to a class and she's like, My body is asking for burger, you know. So second day again, my body is asking for burger. I said, really? Third day again, she said, oh, my body is saying burger. I said, you know, body never tells you. Have you asked your body a question? Instead, put it into a question. Hey, buddy, would you like to have a burger today? And while she was saying that, and her face was like, again, burger, you know, yeah, but I know, right? So it's not your body which is saying, and you're frustrated with what you're getting as information. Then when she put it into a question, it was something completely different that she had that day.
Okay. So the questions we need to ask have to be
Closed-ended or something
closed-ended.
that, hey, body, is it this? Is it this? Is it this? Or something on those lines, or just simply ask, body, what is it? And what can we do with it? Can we change it? If so, how
Okay.
can we change it? So those 4 questions that are there in your BARS manual works like magic.
Okay.
And
Okay.
just be with the question. See, point is be with the question. Normally, what a lot of people do is, I asked the question, you didn't tell, no, okay, fine. Now questions don't work. You just be with the question. And
Mm-hmm.
just be, and for all you know, just ask one question and be with that. What is this? Buddy, what is
Okay.
this? Maybe some other day, some other time, again you ask, buddy, what is this? What are you telling me?
Okay.
You will identify it, trust me on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No question, Kavita.
Thank
Yes,
you so
Shamshad. Yes.
Uh,
Yes, Ritu.
so I've been told for the longest time that I have something called the restless leg syndrome, where
Mm.
basically, you know, when you lie down at night,
Yeah, I
that
know.
is the only time it bothers you. And it's so discomforting that, I mean, you can spend major part of your night not sleeping, right? Because
Yeah.
nothing,
So, Adi sir's wife, Kiran ma'am, had the
yeah,
same syndrome for
okay,
years,
okay,
and I think a couple of body classes changed that for her.
okay, okay,
So she said there are a lot, and which process we really don't know, because when we come to a body class, we open the manual and we do what the body is asking for, and you'll be surprised that when you're opening up and you're talking about something to do with your piles as an issue, and you'll be surprised that facelift will come, and you're like, piles and face have got nothing in common, right? But yeah, maybe you're putting your head in the butt, and then you know your butt, and then you be bringing it out. Maybe something is going on there. So, but yeah, irrespective, when you do the session, any process that comes up, that will start shifting.
okay.
So restless, yeah, and I think my husband also was not diagnosed, but yes, he's extremely restless with his leg moving, and it's like annoying to that extent. So I did a lot of sessions on him, and he had pain since childhood in his legs, in his calf
Yeah,
muscles,
me too. That's the same problem. Yeah.
which has gone. Trust me, I'm not kidding. Just because I kept my hands on him and he got okay. No, I'm not saying that. But it was magical to know, because, of course, he had a heart attack and everything. When he had a heart attack, I got 1 month that I worked. Whatever process would come, I would do like 3-4 hours, because that 1 month I was in UK and I was doing nothing. I was like, let me just do sessions. In that 1 month, I would have done, I don't know how many godzillion processes daily. And one thing that got cleared was his legs. So, yeah, I don't know which process, but something shifted massively. And then again, when he had COVID and his cough was not clearing up, I and every medicine, everything was done, and nothing was shifting his cough. And I think I would have done 3 to 5 days. I think 3 to 4 days. I would have done some. I just did MTVSs. I remember whole body, and yeah, he was back in action. He went, enjoyed his work, and he was absolutely fine. And and what the byproduct was, he said, I can, even before I walk into my showroom, I know what's going to happen today. I'm like, yeah, your intuition levels have gone up, it seems. And then I said, okay, I'm done. Provided, you know, because he started using that on me, you know, like when he would come home, mujhe pata hai aaj khana mein kya banaya. I said, really? Okay, fine. So he was like, I said, stop it now. Yeah, but that's fun sometimes. Yeah, Shamshad, you had a question.
Thank you so much. Hey, is there any correlation between body and money? finance?
A lot, a lot, a lot. I feel somewhere that universe had my back. That's why in the first year of me entering Access, I did body class. And it's one of the most underrated somewhere. I feel that body class, karna to hai, lekin, okay? It's like lekin, karenge. It's like, even if you have to become a CF, that's one of the last prerequisites that people are like, oh, I have to do a body class. But if you kind of drop your CF food and come back to CF food again, what Gary said, you will have to attend a body class to renew your license. So yes, money. I started creating money only after I got into. I mean, within 4 months, I did my body class, and there was no looking back after that. This is the only modality that started paying me. Rest, so many other modalities I did, I was not making money at all. It was easy for me to even touch a male body and work on it and get money out of it. And then I had obviously done a commitment with myself that once a week I'm going to swap with somebody every week. And that was a commitment to myself. And I kept changing my body. Every time I would do a process on myself, by the time I'm done with the processes, I would have like 5 missed calls on my phone that we want a session. So that is because I'm in this profession. If you're not going to make Access your profession, how does it contribute? Definitely it does. As I said, that was the only month when I worked on my husband. He was in sales and marketing with the cars. He was in Jeep. And that month he overshot his target. That was the only month that he overshot his target, by the way. Next month he dipped again because I stopped doing the processes. Yeah. What was I getting? I should have taken some, like 10% or something. But yeah, no, I did not. I'm a nice wife. No, horrible, stupid. That's stupidity. If you're doing sessions, please ask for money or ask for something that is valuable to them. So, but that is what shifted. So people start making more money. Maybe they start achieving their targets. How that shows up? Because anything to concern. See, who needs that money? By the way, you, the being, or the body? Body. So that's it. That's it. You just have to ask the body, hey, can we do this together? And would you like to have more ease, more comfort? And it will do anything and everything to contribute to you on that.
So what is bloating a symptom of? Gas and bloating?
There could be a zillion reasons that the body is not happy with the food that you're ingesting. It could also be, bloating. For some people, it could be a lot of anger still that is moving around. Bloating could also be overthinking. So what is bloating to you? First thought what comes, what is bloating? What does bloating mean to you?
Stress, anxiety.
Stress, anxiety. And what do you mean to bloating? Why does bloating, when it's seeing you, what do you mean to bloating?
What do I mean to bloating? I have to ask my body, what do I mean to bloating? I think a captive victim.
Yeah, so you're an easy soft target. Let me just capture you, right?
Yes.
So pardon about that a lot. So everywhere you being the victim. And that victimhood brings in a lot of anxiety and stress that leads to whatever you're going to eat.
A victim all my life in multiple ways. Recently, I've been cheated of all my money 2 years ago.
Oh my
By
God.
my
Okay.
business partners, they defrauded me, and that's what brought me into Access. They siphoned out all my money, and they did a whole lot of stuff. There's a criminal case going on, and it's been a long journey. It's 2 years, and yet the money has. Then they came and settled because the police were hunting them. After the settlement, they got their bail, and now they're still not paying up. So,
So hold them up again. But yeah, I mean, the whole thing is, you're an easy target for people to kind of capture, right? And everywhere you've chosen to be that, hey, okay, fine, I'm the easy catch, which allows you to be more anxious and increase your stress levels, and that leads to a lot of bloating.
So everywhere I've been, Like an easy target, I destroy and uncreate it all. Everywhere I've decided to be the victim in this life, to play the victim of this life in this role. I delete, destroy, and create
Yes.
all of that. Right or wrong?
Yes. A lot of that across, and all your oaths vows to being a victim.
Oaths, vows, community.
See, what happens is, have you ever driven when you don't have a license and you're drunk, maybe, or not drunk, I mean, you've taken 1 or 2 drinks and you're seeing the, फुल्ला को क्या कहते हैं वो, the police, okay, at the round the corner, traffic police is standing, right? You're going to show it on your face, they're going to stop you, right? The smart ones will just drive through. They're like, ah, theek hai, dekh lenge. It's basically that, because it, we become the focal point for a lot of people. That this, and even if you're being the victim, let me tell you, if they are the ones who are abusing you financially, do you not have enough power and strength and courage to tide over them? Because they saw that you're quite a potent lady, and you and only you have the potency to rise above and kill them. But you haven't really identified. So a lot of times what happens is, when bloating happens, is you've not really identified your powers and strength.
Yeah, I
If you
haven't.
could just do that, you know that you can kill them and diminish them and ruin them. Only you have the power. They
I
only
feel
had a
very-
false sense of power.
I'm feeling very disempowered now, because the whole legal system and justice system, I don't know if anybody's faced it on this group, is real. It's actually made to protect criminals, I feel. Interesting point of view.
So what magic, what magic, miracles and possibilities can you be? And your body, ask your body, hey body, would you like to have more ease and convenience and comfort, and can we have that money now, please?
Okay.
And with a lot of nurturance, because what if your body is really asking for a lot of nurturance that you haven't yet given?
Yeah.
So, and then the body will start. So it's your best buddy, but you haven't really bothered to be in friendship with it. You've been in friendship with people, but not with yourself. And those people have kicked you in your butt, but your body is still there waiting that kabhi to dekh lo mujhe bhi.
Correct.
That, we're talking about that. So that's the mystery. See, there's so many things that there are so many researches that are still going on, unraveling whatever the mystical powers and the mysteries that are hidden in your body. What if I tell you your entire universe is hidden in this body that you have? We haven't really bothered to, check on it or ask, what does it require, desire? We will tell it that, oh, you need to do this and you need to do that, or you're just doing it even without asking the body. And then the body is throwing out. So okay, if you're driving a car and you put bad fuel in it, will it run? Or it will for some time. And then it's going to conk off. That's exactly how your body is treating you.
Right.
And you're saying, I know there's something wrong with the body, but who's driving the body? You, the infinite being, dude. And you, the infinite being, oh my God, a huge. You don't have a beginning or an end. You, the infinite being, is driving this little body. But this body has been given to you in this reality. You created it, and can you listen to what your Ferrari is telling you? Okay, it's like Tarzan the Wonder Car. This Wonder Car is telling you something. And could you allow this body to take you wherever it has to be taken? And allow your body to maneuver you rather than you maneuvering it? Because people who are telling us what to do with our body do not even know what they're doing with their body. How much importance we've given to them, and how much of the fifth element are we being with our own bodies? And can you please just try and uncreate all your resistance, reaction, alignment, agreement to that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, perfect, line, short, voice, for white and beyond. Yeah. So that's about, yes, Ritu.
So I understand that we should listen to our body, but then where does the being play a role versus the body?
So being has to be an allowance of what the body is telling, and then see, you've got to be one with each other. It's not that being wants to go here. Okay, I'll tell you. How many people get married based on the matrimonial ad way of looking at things? Banda kamata acha hai, dikhta acha hai, and we have a list of things, and yeah, so we go with that. Now, who has decided that that's going to be kind to the body? Nobody. Nobody ever asked that, hey, body, what do you desire or require? Sex kisne karna hai? Body ne karna hai, right? But you're telling it that, nahi, he earns in 6 figures, man. That's so cool. But that's for the being. You're not even asking body, would you really like that? And for all you know, the person will never nurture you, never be kind to you or your body. You never bother to even ask. What your body requires and what the being requires are two separate things. So if you could have no point of view, or you could reduce your point of view on the being front, you would allow the body to blossom, to know, okay, fine, it has a choice, and it'll take you where it is supposed to take you. It's a vehicle given to you in this reality, isn't it? It'll take you where you're supposed to go. So if the body's saying no, then you just being goes with that and say, hey, you know what? My body's not okay with it. Even if it means somebody is giving you over love, nahi khana. Body says no, I will listen to my body. I love you, but I will not eat it. That is what we're saying. Could you be in sync with your body and allow the body to take you wherever it's supposed to, like animals? The only thing is we've got a rational mind, and that is screwing us up completely.
Okay, so indulge me for a little bit. I understand this
Yes.
concept again of indulging the body, yes.
Yes.
But by this conversation,
Not just indulging the body, because body is not asking you for some ridiculous thing.
no, of course.
Yeah, so indulgence is where the being comes. Chocolate cake, let's have the whole of it, but your body
What
is
I
not
mean
okay
is
with it.
by
Yeah.
listening to the body.
Yes.
But then
Okay.
when we are talking about the being, isn't the being an infinite? And does the being not have more wisdom than, because from this conversation, it seems like the being is more the rational person than the
Yes.
infinite.
The being has become the more rational person because of your mind. And here in
Right.
Access, we tell you to go beyond. Your brain is the one which comes in the way of you, the being, and the body. So
Right.
we're simply saying go beyond that, and you get to see what the body is designed for, and how you, the being, and the body can come in sync with each other.
Okay. Get
Yeah.
it.
And because mind has lots and lots of points of views, it doesn't allow the being and the wisdom to actually come to the body.
Okay. Get it.
Right? If somebody tells you something, Arey, no, you do it this way, I am telling you, you'll probably trust them more than what you know. Don't you? Don't we all do that? That is what I'm saying.
Okay. Get it.
Thank you. Yes, Shamsha.
Is there any 3D body class of yours coming?
Yes, in Navi Mumbai, we're planning to do one on 8th, 9th, 10th September, and then one in Delhi, end of October. Or first week November. It could be either or. We just have to finalize those dates.
And what happens in 3D body class, if you can?
So what happens in a 3-day body class is a lot of nurturance, lot of ease, lot of shift, and lot of change. Some people cry, some people get fever, some people get diarrhea, some people get nauseated. But something that you've locked up in the body for ages, that starts to melt away, because body has its own way of throwing it out. I'm not saying it is everyone goes through it, but some people go through very dynamic and very drastic changes in their body. And that is the first time that they have ever connected with their body. It's the first time they have allowed themselves to be touched in a very gentle kind of way. Can you imagine somebody keeping their hand without a judgment of you, your body, or anything? When you have a non-judgmental touch on your body, everything underneath that starts to melt. And there are more than 50 processes which are run in the next 3 days, because there's not much theory over there, but a lot of facilitation and the processes. So when you come out, it's like 3 days spa, even better than a spa actually. When you come out of it, you're a very brand new person, very different. Your points of your points of view regarding your body will start to shift and change. I know because Shobha and Ritisha, they have attended. Yeah, there are two people who have attended the body class, and Ritisha has attended very recently. So yeah, I
Me
mean,
too.
yeah,
I am also there. Yeah.
How much is
yeah.
the body
So
class for?
now in India,
Hmm.
it's 116, 116.
Even
What
I
is
have done the body class with Kavita. It is too good. Kavita?
It is so much fun. Yes, Sarita. So,
I was
and
just
of course, the
budding
byproduct is you start laughing more also. That is also a byproduct, by the
Yes.
way.
Where are you? You're in Delhi. Where are you?
Yeah.
You're in Delhi. Okay, I'm in Mumbai.
And no, I'll be there. Yeah, Navi Mumbai. I'll be coming to Navi Mumbai towards the end. I mean, 8, 9, 10. But Navi Mumbai is simply because there are 3 people who are participating from Navi Mumbai. So we thought let's just have it somewhere around. And then those people who want to give them a break from their home, they can come over there, stay for 2 nights and then leave. That could be like a, getaway because Bombay distances are, I know.
I
Job.
became BF
Can we see?
after body class.
Yeah, that is so true. Umesh, we nobody of us, we never thought that Umesh is ever going to be a boss facilitator. But body class and the third day,
Yeah.
his third boss class was done, and there he just went and became a boss facilitator. And he's done a couple of classes, which is amazing. The way his journey, I mean, everything just changed and transformed for him. So he's still growing. So yeah, thank you, Umesh. Yes,
Thank
Shamsha.
you too.
Hey,
So,
I
Kavita,
have
when you are doing it in Delhi,
Sorry, where? Who's asking? Wait.
Neetu,
Hi, Neetu.
yeah, when you are doing in Delhi, body class,
End of it is most likely last weekend of October or first weekend of November before Diwali.
okay.
Mostly last weekend of October is light.
And what is the pre-request for that?
Foundation. If you've done foundation, foundation in 12 months.
But I have done it before in
Then
20.
we'll have to work that out, yeah, because you may have to do a foundation to be in a body class. That's because see the foundation has also changed so much, and what you're going to get out of that foundation, and then when you go into a body class, the experience is totally different. I'll talk to you on that as to how we can work that out. Yeah,
Okay, thank
Shamshad,
you.
you were saying something. Thank you, Neetu. Yes.
there is one very stupid question coming. Please don't kick me for it.
I like stupid questions, by the way. Only stupid people don't ask questions. Stupid questions are always entertaining.
Okay, so one of the question that's coming to me, I'm asking you. I don't know whose mind I'm picking up, even that I'm not aware. Have you ever come across that somebody came to a 3-day body class and they won a lottery or a windfall or some mega money shift, something
I
like
don't know
that?
about that, but my Delhi body class was to happen, but I went on a treasure hunt and I definitely won something. So I don't know about others. I know about myself. But what has shifted for a lot of people, they have shifted countries, that much I know, and guaranteed. They've shifted countries because they kept an ask in that body class that I wish to go to Canada. They're right now in Canada and they haven't returned. Somebody asked for a different city, they've shifted to different city. Some people said, I wish I could get out of my house and do something on my own. Unmarried ones, okay, so not leaving a husband or anything. But yeah, those people who could not have the courage to leave a husband, they got the courage to leave a husband. I mean, see, for different people, it's a different ask, right? So it's very difficult to say what did you get. And there are a lot of people who started making more money than before. But they didn't want to play lottery. How many women are interested in playing lottery now? You tell me. Very few men come into this in these classes, right? But if they do, imagine how much more they can receive. See, body class is all about how much more can you receive. The same judgments, the same intensity will stop impacting you the way it was impacting you earlier. You will be much lighter with all the judgments that are coming to you. And the minute you start receiving those judgments and having no point of view, your money flows go up. It's a byproduct. The whole idea of you not making money is because you're not interested in receiving judgments. And
So,
judgments, yeah, good, bad, ugly, whatever judgments. Yes, Vandana.
in a body class, you don't just ask for body healing, you ask for everything. You can ask for, let's say, I want to
Yeah.
visit the moon.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so
See, but definitely ask your body, hey body, will we be comfortable on the moon, right? Because see, if you want to climb the Everest, you gotta take your body along with you. So you gotta ask your body, and if your body is saying no, not right now, then be with it. And body, what can we do? If I would really like to do it, can we work towards it? And then your body will do something, find out something, I've been asking for doing a Bhangra workshop at my studio over here in Ahmedabad. Now, having said that, a month earlier, I could not even move my body because my body had become very heavy. And then within a month's time, my body has become so light that I'm light on my feet. I'm light on my foot and I can dance. I now feel I can do Bhangra.
so it's really interesting. I've been in Access for 2 years, but till today, I never figured out that body processes are for changing your reality. I thought it's only for changing your body.
No, your body changes, everything changes along with your body because your body is the one who's being in this reality. That's the one. See, you giving it food, you're giving it nutrients, you're giving it everything. Your body was when you take care of nature, nature takes care of you many fold. It's like nature, right? You taking care of a plant. Have you ever been close to plants?
Yeah, I have 1,000 plants.
1,000 plants. So when you take care
I
of
have
them,
100
they will
plants.
be like, okay, hi, they'll be like, hi, with no judgment. That's exactly how your body does. Okay, you go into depression. You say, I feel sad. Who the fuck is feeling sad? You have not even asked your body, hey, body, how you're doing today? And when you realize my body is unhappy today, that's when you feel unhappy, more unhappy, because your body is also perceiving a lot of sadness around. And if you could commune with your own body, imagine the kind of shift and change you could have with yourself and your body. That is the magic of bodies.
So taking off from Shamshad's question, if I want to create money, I can just say, what do I need to create? How do I create more money today and open the manual?
Yes, open the manual and start doing those processes. Don't use your mind. Ye kya aa gaya? Okay. So just ask a question. What will change this? And open the manual and do it and have no point of view regarding it.
Okay.
It is going to add a sense of playfulness and fun in your life. Right. Yes, Shamshad, your hand was up.
Yes, thank you so much. So the thing is, when I went for my first 3-day body class, my buddy was a lady who had done 9 times this 3-day body class. And I was
Yes.
wondering, itna bar kyun kiya hai? Like kind of a thing. Because it was my first 3-day body class. And, my body was calling for this 3-day body class. And I got in touch with you and it got created. And I am like, in so much of amazement and awe of how body can actually guide.
Yeah.
It's so
But
amazing.
So why did
Vandana,
you do so many
so
classes?
9 times is because body is giving. See, it's very clearly written in manuals also that people who come for these body work, their other areas of life start to change, like their relationships, their money flows. It's not just the body.
And this lady was not a facilitator or anything. She was,
Yeah.
in fact, a housewife. And
Yeah.
she came for 9. She was my buddy. And I was like looking at her, and, I was thinking, why is she doing so many? I mean, I was new to
Yeah.
Access. And
Yeah.
today I understand when I'll be stepping into my third 3-day body class.
Yes.
And I'm really looking forward to, what can I create with this class? Not from a space of, uh, you know, expectation, but from a fun space, maybe, whatever my
Total
mind
fun
would.
space. Your fun
Yes,
levels will definitely go up.
I
And
would
your
like to go beyond my
body will
mind.
be, yeah, body will be lighter, and that's the byproduct. Ritu, you had a question? No, okay. Bhavna had a question, I think. Yes, Bhavna. Your voice, can't hear you. No, your voice is not coming.
I think so. She's on mute, I think so.
No, she unmuted, but still the voice is not coming. Can you write it? Can you? Is that possible? Cool. So I hope you can write it, but anybody else? And so we're going to wrap it up. And this was more of an invitation for you guys to unravel what you know and what is true for your bodies. And what may be true for Ritu may not be true for Shamshad. So it is very different for different people. So allow your bodies to be a friend to you, and listen to your friend and push your barriers down. Because what you've decided may be true. I'm not denying that. What manual? One of the facelift manuals also says it, Bhavna. And otherwise also, I mean,
Kavita?
body work that we do. Yes. Hi, iPhone. Hi.
Hi, Kavita. Like I'm asking, sometimes our body gives intensity at some part of our body, and we ask
Yes.
question. Like first I say, thank you, body. What is this intensity? And thank you for giving me the awareness. And what is this awareness all about? Huh? So yeah, I will say sometimes we get it. I got this. I'm telling about myself. I got this awareness, like something is wrong somewhere. These words showed
Okay.
up. So the
Uh-huh.
moment these words showed up, something is wrong somewhere, uh, the pain disappeared. Okay. And then, like, to find out what is wrong somewhere, at which
You don't.
corner, I started looking something wrong in everybody and finding out. And that created a mess in my,
No.
you know,
So what happens is, I didn't get your name. What's your name?
Shalu.
Shalu. So what happens is when you get an awareness, allow it to be just an awareness. Okay. Awareness is only good for 10 seconds. You got the awareness, you acknowledge it, matter chapter closed. You don't have to dive and dissect into things because that will be a mayhem. You don't have to go there. So you see things for what they are and leave it at that and then move on to the next thing. Because there are multiple awarenesses that are coming. You are not here going to be Sherlock Holmes or a detective. Kahan gadbad hui hai? A lot of times, yeah, seriously. So when
So
people also
I start looking, and 2, 3 things start showing up as mess, like, so how can we further ask questions,
So because then see the minute you got the awareness and you got the acknowledgement, you just stop it there because then it is the mind taking over. Oh, I need to do this, I need to find this. Oh, where is it? That is the brain kicking in. So either you do podcast to everything, or you do interesting point of view to everything, or get your bars done, or something that is not required because this is not required. Trust me, it is not required. Diving deeper onto this, that okay, I need to find out where is it wrong is not going to work. Okay.
So some things start appearing messy. So, see, we are here to make things better, easier, and being an infinite being where nothing is affecting us. So, how to come out? How is again not a good question to ask. And then, what else I can be and do to come out of
What
that?
if
Which
they
is perfect.
sometimes not being and doing anything is also an answer? Would you take it as an answer?
Yeah.
We don't
I
so when you ask what is this, what can I do with this? Can I change it? An answer is no, you can't change it. Can you be an allowance of that?
yeah.
Yeah. So if somebody says Japan mein tsunami aane wala hai, can you be an allowance of that?
Yeah. I'll have to use that word have, and there's no such thing have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that is what I'm saying. Sometimes you have an awareness and you can't. Do you think okay? We've created a lot of God world and God universe and everything. You really think they don't know what's going on, but they're so in allowance of everything, whatever is going on. And when they need to change something, they just wake up and change it, and then they go off in their meditation again. I mean, at least that's what we've seen how gods and goddesses are, right? What if you did not have to react to everything? What if you did not have to resist and take charge? I will change it. Okay, no, nature, you have to stop now. No, you didn't have to do anything.
I'm getting it, and you got it what I was asking for. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else is possible? Yeah,
Yes.
I got. Thank you. Yeah.
So yes, Shamshad, facelift is a part of 3-day body class. Yes, it is.
So what can we ask for getting out of victimhood and getting our power back? What question?
Well, that foundation has covered that in gaslighting topic.
I'll look it up.
Yeah. So that entire thing towards the end, it says do interesting point of view. If you're going to think why me and all, you're going to maintain that victimhood. So do interesting point of view, become rich and happy. That's the antidote. Be in a question, because that's the immunization to this reality. So, and
You told me to do the clearing statement everywhere I've chosen to be, but what is the question one can ask?
okay, everywhere I'm inviting victimhood, everywhere I'm creating that victimhood. I now pot and pocket.
No, those are the
What,
clearings. I'm asking what question can I ask? How can I?
what do I love about victimhood?
Oh, so
And
I
pot
can
and pocket
transmute
that.
it. Okay.
Because see, something that you love is going to stay with you, right? Something you don't like is definitely going to go away, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Anjali, we do have a WhatsApp group. How do I add you? Do you have your number? Umesh, can you take down the number? Hi, Angela. How are you? How's your body doing?
Hi,
You're talking
Kavita.
about Shamshad.
Awesome,
You talk.
awesome.
How nice,
I,
Shamshad. Yeah, I
sorry.
want to talk about Angela only. So Shamshad was talking about somebody who's done 9 times body class. There is Angela who's in Delhi, and for the longest time she did not choose body class. Okay, and when she chose it, in a matter of 6 months, she's already done 3 or 4 of them. Right? Am I right?
Five.
Five. Oh,
Including ABC.
including ABC. Yeah, of course, that's a body class. Of course, that's an
Can we
advanced
get-
body class.
Can we get her experience of why she did it, or is it okay?
Angela, can you? Yeah, of course. Can you share why you did so many?
Just give me a second.
Rajkumar,
So, why I did so many body classes? Uh,
बेटा जी ये दवाई क्या हुआ?
Wait, एक second. Who is that? Wait.
कौन सी लाई हो?
so,
मैंने
hi,
वो भी
everybody.
बताई।
Hi, guys.
I did my
Hi.
first class, first
मैं
body
वो
class.
एक जो अकेले
Angela,
did
where are you? Yeah.
Body class. There's a lot of noise, Kavita. That's
Yeah,
why.
I know. I just muted them. Yeah.
Okay. So, I did my first body class with Kavita, and my body shifted. I don't know. I won't give any definition to shifted or transformed. It was just that I was happy. I was more in communion with my body. I started liking my body a little bit. And then there was a Cass Thomas. She came to India
Yeah.
because, see, the moment I read about advanced body class, my body was like, I am choosing this, come what
Yeah.
may.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the first class with Kavita.
And money was not a barrier because at that very moment, the pricing went up. You remember?
Yeah, the same day I was in class, I got the message that the pricing has increased, and I
Yeah.
had to pay obviously like more for the second body class and then the advanced body class
And
that I did with someone else. And again, just I think 3 days back, 3 days, 2 days back, we finished one body class in Delhi with
in
Kavita.
Delhi.
Bodies changing, bodies happy. So it's more about being in allowance of the body, like treating it and getting it that this is the companion for the lifetime. So yeah, that is, and genuinely till now, I don't have any reason to do body class. My body is just happy when I'm in a body class.
Yes, that is so true. It's about your joy, your happiness,
Kavita, what's the difference between a body class and an advanced body class?
So what happens is advanced body class has very few processes, but they're only senior facilitators like Simone, Dane, and Grace. Gary has stopped doing it, but they only do it. And your body just becomes advanced. I mean, it's just different. The processes are different, and you just feel more expansive, is what I would say. But you need 2 body classes for that, and
Okay.
one, I think, COP or something. The prereqs are different, but advanced body class is more expansion, is what I would say, with your bodies.
Okay.
So thank you so much
Thanks a ton. Thank
for
you.
your time and
Kavita.
being.
It was
Just
an
got a
amazing
yes
class.
from
Thank you very
Mercury.
much.
Thank you so much.
So I missed, and probably I logged in just the reason was to share my this thing with all the bodies.
Thank you, Angela, for sharing this experience, because I know it is expansive and some new. See, what happens is your body is layered. Okay, so then there are layers opening up, more, and then when those layers are opened up, there is some new information that comes in, and you're like, I need to do that. I could change it. Oh, it's melting. All that you've made your body as, things start melting, and you become so light and malleable and changeable that things really start changing, not just with your body, but in other areas of your life as well. So that's it for now. Thank you so much. Keep choosing for yourself and
Thank
your
you very
body.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Enjoy the rest of the week. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.